Yo, what's good, everybody? It's your man Cigar making it's time for another a puff a minute cigars and conversation. Today on the show, man, I got my frat brother right here. Sam is in the building, man, throwing it up, representing that Mu Beta Phi. That Trey is in the building. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna get into it, man. But as you know, before we start anything, I always got to talk about what I'm smoking. All right. So today, guys, I got that Rocky Patel Old World Reserve, y'all. You know this is a classic right here. It's a Corojo. You know, and this was given to me by my good friend Tommy Langlays over at Sin City Graphics, man. So we're going to talk about Sin City a little bit here later on in the broadcast, but I just want to say thank you for that. I'm enjoying this stick. I'm sure you guys have tried this one before, but if not, you can't go wrong with a Rocky Patel. You already know. All right. And I'm sipping on a Snake Bite, which is a combination of Guinness and cider. You see the cider on the bottom, the Guinness on top, man. So just taking that in, man, just chilling a little bit out here at the spot, the secret spot that y'all don't know where it's at because we ain't tell you. You know, but that's what's going on. And Sam is not a smoker, right? So again, man, when you having these conversations, man, when you relaxing and you enjoying that cigar, you know, the person that you conversating with doesn't necessarily have to be a cigar smoker, man. They just have to, you know, be well versed in the art of conversation. That's really what it comes down to. We just do it with, you know, premium tobacco, but I mean, a conversation is a conversation nonetheless.
True.
You know what I'm saying? So what you sipping on, my brother?
Man, you know I gotta keep it American with that Bud Light. You know,
Bud Light is in the building.
You know. Yeah.
So before we go too far, guys, you know what I'm saying? We were sitting here and we were chopping it up. We actually started putting some stuff on camera. Then some breaking news just hit, man.
Yeah.
I would be remiss if I didn't bring this up because this just happened. They're telling us right now that Kobe Bryant just died in a helicopter crash in Los Angeles. This is crazy, guys. Like I'm really without words, man, because I mean this is an icon. You know, this is an icon in our community. You know, in our sports world here in the United States and stuff. And I literally was up this morning going through some videos or YouTube videos, and I saw one with him. And you know, somebody else, it was kind of like a joke type of deal where he was joking on somebody, you know, about putting up 81 points or what have you, man. So you know, that was don't forget, it's not important, but anyway, yeah, I'm just at a loss, man.
Yeah.
You know,
I'm hoping that, you know, maybe it's fake news, hoping, but
yeah, you
know,
keep saying it's fake news, bro. That looks really real
yeah,
to me
I know.
right
It
now.
says multiple reports. So,
Yeah.
you know,
Multiple
crazy
reports.
Like say, one day you hear, the next day you go.
It's not promised, man. You know what I'm saying? You got to make the most out of every day, out of every moment, man. If you don't get nothing else, guys, understand. Like I said, the whole premium tobacco thing is about enjoying the moment. It's about taking breaks and mini vacations throughout the day, you know, so that you can sit back and just reflect, you know. Again, my prayers, man, go out to the Bryant family.
Yeah.
You know, this does look like it's real news to me right now. I see Mike Chirico reporting on it, so it seems like it's really real, guys. So, yeah, Kobe Bryant, a loss, man, huge loss to the sports world.
Yeah.
You know, something else, man. Though, and again, this is really not, you know, it's hard to go away from that to something else right now. Especially when you keep seeing the pictures of him and his family up on the screen over there. But you know, we were talking a little bit about the whole impeachment trial.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And you were giving your take on it, man. So please, man, for the folks, man, on the camera, man, let them know, you know, what you were thinking about this whole impeachment thing.
Yeah, man, I was thinking that, you know, America, I know we found it for the people, by the people, but now it seems like, you know, either it's Republican or Democrat. You know, either way, which side, you know, and they forgot really about, they say, the foundation of for the people, by the people. Either you with this side or you an enemy of this side, you know what I mean? And yeah, I mean, if the man did wrong, I think that's why we have a democracy, you know what I mean? So that we can get him out, you know, but what is all this, how is it going to affect the people, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because now, if he's out, who else is in? You know, and is he going to do a better job, which I hope Mike Pence does, you know what I mean?
Right. Yeah, I mean, to your point, man, it goes back to Abraham Lincoln, I think, who said, "A house divided cannot stand," right? And literally, America has been, it never before, you know, maybe since the time of the Civil War, has the country been so divided as it is today. You know, you know, everybody's taking sides. I know we got people on both sides out there that are watching us right now, and everything. But at the end of the day, I don't think it's so much, you know, of the politics that are at play. They're definitely there, right? They're definitely there, whether or not it's whether to get somebody out of office or to prevent somebody from a re-election, right? But at the end of the day, I think the real question that needs to be asked is, how do you hold accountable, right, a world leader who basically feels that there's no accountability, right? So again, the history on this thing was that, you know, of course, Congress tried to bring the case of the collusion up, right, for the 2016 election, saying that he colluded and he worked with Russia, you know, to interfere with our election process. Okay. And when they did that, there were actually charges that came up. But they said, look, you cannot indict a sitting president. So he dodged the bullet. Right? Because he's only, not because he didn't do anything wrong, but because of the office that he held, he could not be held accountable through a legal process. But they said then, well, there is another proceeding that you guys can do to hold him accountable, and that is impeachment, right? Which is, you know, held by the Constitution of the United States, right? So first of all, you can't be indicted because you're sitting in office. So when they start the impeachment process, now you're blocking the investigation into the impeachment every way. You refuse to answer subpoenas. You order everybody on your staff to not answer subpoenas, which is against the law, by the way, right? You know, so you're doing all of these things and you're saying, like, I'm not going to do it. My staff is not going to do it. And, to, you know, be down with anybody who tries to make us, so to speak. So again, if you have somebody who's in power, who is not held accountable through legal means, who's not held accountable through you know, judicial means, you know, through the Senate and Congress, and, you know, or what have you, then what do you really have at that point, right? You got a dictator, you got a monarch, you got a king. And what blows my mind is to hear these terms being used in a congressional hearing. You know, which, like, we could say that all day long, and we've said stuff like that on the Puff a Minute in jest. But when you see Congress that are using this, you know, those same terms describing the president of the United States, bro, that's disturbing. You know what I'm saying? That's like, that's when people need to wake up and be like, okay, let's stop fighting each other and let's look at this thing and say, okay, is it something that we need to focus on, you know, put our petty differences aside for the good of the nation, or are we just going to keep fighting amongst ourselves, right? So I feel like Adam Schiff did an outstanding job. It was like watching an episode of Perry Mason, Matlock, you know what I'm saying, and Columbo all rolled up into one for me. You know, I'm sitting there like, wow, this is awesome. I should have studied law, you know. But yeah, it was pretty cool. And then the Republicans' defense, which is just getting started, you know, they didn't really put a lot of time into it yesterday because it's the weekend and it's not good for ratings. But, you know, they'll be pumping it up starting tomorrow, right? So we'll see where they go. But what I understand, what seems to be the basis of their entire defense is saying that the Democrats are not mind readers. They're not in the heads of, you know, the Argentinian president and all of that type of stuff, when he himself said that he did not feel pressure. Right? But again, the question, do you ask a person who is a victim of bullying if they felt bullied in front of the bully? Right? A bully that still is loose and who has no checks and balances, who can still come back and you know, and bully you some more in a greater sense after you say what you say. You know what I'm saying? So to me, you know, I'm not going to say much, knowing that there's you know, there could be consequences and repercussions at the end of that statement. So they're just saying, no, we're cool, man, we're fine. You know what I'm saying? Black eye and all. You know. So that's kind of like how I see it, bro. Anything else? What do you think? I said a lot right there.
You went kind of deep on that one. Yeah, but, you know,
I tend to do that.
I say it the same way. You know, I mean, if you know this man still have power, and his power will still affect whatever you say in your country, you're going to do the best thing, which any rightful leader would do for their country and their people. So, of course, hey, did he hit me in my eye? No, I fell down the stairs. We've heard that many times, you know, because you don't want to stop them funds, or you don't want to put your country and stuff, and even more danger because this man still hold power and still can have control over you. If he stop your money and all your resources once that you rely on from America, you know what I mean? What's to say he's not going to do it again while he's still holding that power?
Exactly.
So, yeah.
So we'll have to wait and see how this plays out. If nothing else, it's must-see TV as far as I'm concerned, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you got to watch it. You got to see what's going on, man. We're going to change midstream right there real quick, man. Let's go to sports a little bit, right? What do you think about this year's Super Bowl?
Man, I think it's going to be a good Super Bowl.
Really?
Like I said, you got 2 young, very talented quarterbacks. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So then you got some of the top defenses. And they know how to adjust and work, And, favorite is San Francisco, which take nothing from San Francisco. Like I say, KC is hungry, and they feel real greedy. And their quarterback is amazing, And like I said, I don't like him because he beat my team, but good is good, you know what I mean? Talent is talent, So, I can't take that away from him. So I'm looking at it like this. If KC come out and KC play KC and not let 49ers get 21 up and think you're just going to come back on them, then, I'm thinking this will be a pretty good game. But I'm going to go for KC since they're underdogs.
Yeah.
But I've listened to all the interviews and and like they say, they want to bring it back home.
Yeah.
They say they really, really, especially for Andy Reid, they say this is the time and this is the year they want to bring it home for him.
I see it.
So,
Yeah. That's what I'm right with you there, man. Like I said, to me, San Francisco is the devil you know. You almost know what to expect with San Francisco, bro. They're gonna have the best defense. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna be real structured in their offensive attack and what have you. KC brings up that X factor, man, and that X factor is Patrick Mahomes. This dude, man, it's just like you never know what to expect. He's a guy who can strap it on his back, strap the team on his back at any given moment, and will them to a victory. So, I want to see, man, I'm kind of leaning towards, if I'm going to the sports book, if I'm going to make a bet on this one, I'm leaning towards KC on this one because, again, with them, it's like expect the unexpected, and it's that wildcat, bro. It's that, anything is possible, so that's kind of where I'm leaning on that one as well, bro.
And like I say, he'll run, he'll throw. But the thing is, he's a good leader because once he starts getting it, his team follow. You know what I mean? So that's why I say it's going to be one for the ages. You know what I mean? Because
that's the sign of a good leader, man. When you can affect, the people around you, man, to the point where they're motivated, they're hyped up, and they're willing to fall on a grenade for you, so to speak, bro. And that's what that's what his leadership style brings out of his teammates, man. So, they don't want to let him down, and it is going to be what it's going to be, bro.
It's going to be one for the ages. It's going to be a real good one.
Absolutely, absolutely. All right, people, check it out, man. Y'all heard me talk about my boy Tommy Langless over at Sin City Graphics. I'm going to share something with y'all real quick, fresh off the presses, guys. This is the new A Puff a Minute t-shirt, man, that will be on our website this evening. So by the time this episode goes up, you should be able to go to www.apuffaminute.com and place your order. This is some of the highest quality t-shirt material that's out there on the market. It does not shrink. It does not stretch, okay? This is exactly what you want. And while everybody else is out there selling their tees for $29 and $30, y'all, you ready for this one? Straight $20, man. We ain't even tripping, man. Nothing after the decimal point. $20 plus shipping and handling and taxes or what have you, man. But a $20 tee that you will not be disappointed with. You see the top, right top, GOTL. We got the BOTLs. We got the SOTLs, I should say. Brothers of the Leaf, Sisters of the Leaf. Puff a Minute, we are promoting gentlemanly conduct. So that's Gentlemen of the Leaf right there. Puff a Minute, y'all. Make sure that you get that order in for your tees. And for my SOTLs out there, guess what? We did not forget about you. We got something for you as well. Okay? So peep it out. The female version right here. SOTL, A Puff a Minute. You can't go wrong. Fellas, get these for your ladies. Ladies, hit us up on the other one for your fellas. Again, www.apuffaminute.com. 20 minute, $20. Some of the best t-shirt material you ever get. Limited edition, guys. When they gone, they gone. All right, when they're gone, we're coming out with something different. But this is a limited edition. It's only going to be there for a period of time. And once, we close that out, we go to the next release, it's gone forever and ever and ever. So I encourage you, get with this one follow us, collect the whole collection as it comes out. All right. We're going to be having ball caps that's also going to be released with this. I just don't have an advanced copy yet to show you today. That's it, y'all. Look, it's a puff a minute, guys. This is what we do, cigars and conversation. You know to follow us on Instagram TV, to follow us on Instagram proper, to follow us on YouTube, and to follow us on Spotify, right? Whatever your format, whatever your media of choice, we're going to be there for you. We're going to continue to bring good content to you week after week after week, all right? Because again, I'm your man, Cigar Mick, all right? I want to thank my brother right here, Sam, for joining me today. It's a puff a minute. Remember, guys, we are not just blowing smoke. Peace, and we'll see you next week. We out.